The 2K Sports pregame show.
The Spurs play before the hometown crowd here live in San Antonio, Texas. The Kings would love to finish off this road trip on a good note. A challenging part of the schedule, and this is where they need to buckle down and take care of business.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, the streak has been very difficult as this team has struggled of late. And the struggles may continue. They've got a really tough challenge against this team.
Yeah, if they're going to snap that losing streak, what better way to do it than against an opponent like these guys? I mean, that be doing it in style.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. We've got Big Smooth, Tyreek Evans out there with Weber. Then it's Aaron Baines, and it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3 slot. Now, here is Weber. Evans, right side. There's the screen. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. 5 on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Shot from 16. They grab their own miss. Big Smooth. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Here's Dedmon, and that one is stuffed right through.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Weber, the best, a Big Smooth. Weber, a screen, down low. Makes it off the glass. Weber's got his first basket.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And Anderson slams it in.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a There's two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
Now, here is Weber. He's guarded closely. Weber is screened. Big Smooth the pass to Weber. There's Big Smooth. Good. Big Smooth got his second basket of the night.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, Kevin. Yes, Sacramento's head coach and I were able to chat. They've had a difficult time in this matchup, losing both games in the season series. And I asked him what he thought might turn things around. He said, we've got to up our intensity defensively and speed up our rotations. With our shot blocking, we can make things tough around the rim, but we also need to close out quickly on the perimeter. Guys, we'll see how they do.
Thanks, Doris. And as Doris provided the details, guys, the way they plan to attack defensively will be key early on, won't it?
Absolutely. And if that's the strategy, they've got to be full of energy. Intensity right off the bat.
And that's a real pillar to any successful defense when you talk about intensity. I mean, you can't go half-heartedly or halfway.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And while there's a break, here's a collection of the shooting guards that have made an impact with their passing this season. The leading assist men among two guards. Tyreek Evans is third.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. I mean, they can all create their own shot, but their superb ability to set up teammates really stands out.
Yeah, I think you've got to attribute it to the unselfish attitude that each of them has. I mean, sure, they're going to attack and make sure they get their points, but they get just as much satisfaction in racking up assists, too.
Good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Anderson. Pass to Oubre.
Oh, fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. He's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Here's Evans. After the basket by San Antonio. That is good.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Here's Murray. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. It's Anderson with the drive. And you can count it. He'll go to the line. With a chance to make it three.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Now, here is Weber. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Shoots. And again. And Sacramento converting.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
Here's Murray, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. He kicks it to Dedmon. Pass to Oubre. to the inside, and Anderson has it in the corner. Off target from three-point range. The Kings leading. Up top, Weber. He averages about 5 points a game. Weber a screen. Big Smooth the pass to Evans. Here's Big Smooth, defended by Anderson. Count the bucket.
I can't believe defenders are not aware. They cannot allow him that position.
Yeah, you're right about that, Greg. He's put a no trespassing allowed on that spot of the floor. It's all his.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
David Lee's checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for D. The three from Mills. Antonio again missing. Kings leading now by 3. The pass to Weber. No one near him. And again it's Sacramento converting.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Here's Simmons. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Evans was a nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
The feed to Simmons. Goes up to the stripe. Here's Oubre. And he banks in the layup.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Back to Evans. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
The Kings making a switch here. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. They set the pick. The dish now to Mills. From outside the arc. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
And you know, Greg, in that blowout loss that you were alluding to, it was the turnovers that really did them in. You can't give possessions away like that and expect to win.
Uncovered. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Sacramento leading by 3. Evans outside. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
San Antonio calls timeout, and the Kings making a change here. Moore's checked in. The Spurs have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Now here's Mills. 11 points for him in that last game against Denver. Passes to Bertens. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Roy Hibbert.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see, Clark, that he has garnered the attention of the defense here. They are not going to allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Here's the monster. 8 points his last outing. From deep, Richardson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Now here's Mills, trailing here by 8. From deep three-point range. Can't get it to go. Oh, great D that time from Gibson.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And Moore kicks. To Gibson. Back to Moore. Tries from 10. The shot is off. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here's Clark. Good for the basket. Starting off. One for one with that shot.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And both free throws good from Gibson.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Mills with it. Dishes it to Forbes. Connects from three-point range.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now here's Gibson. 11 points for him in that last game against Dallas. Back to Moore. Kings moving the ball around. Richardson, that's a two-pointer. Great look, but off the mark.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Now here's Moore, covered by Mills. And here is Gibson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. There's the screen. Here's Moore. No good on the three.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed.
And speaking with Roy Hibbert before the game, he helped illuminate their defensive philosophy.
You want to guard the paint, and some of that has to do with
When you have that sort of focus like Hibbert, that kind of confidence on display on a nightly basis, Greg, you are a game changer, and he does change games every night.
You know, and we saw his skill set and execution develop very rapidly over the course of just a couple years. He worked extremely hard to become the force he is on the interior in this game.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vamonos. And for the Kings, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
You know what? They're dominating on the backboards. They have controlled the paint thus far.
Flexing their muscles down low, and they've limited second chances, too, guys. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have. Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for San Antonio. D comes in for Patty Mills. Now, here's Weber. He's covered closely. Here's Baines. Good, and Weber gets the assist. And it's a 7-point Kings lead. And San Antonio shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few... more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Evans goes in. Here's Big Smooth, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. Number 1, the Spurs.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
Weber in the post. He's covered by Murray. Big Smooth the pass to Baines. High shot from 10 feet out. Baines has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Kings leading now by 9. Here's Weber, and that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Weber's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
And the Spurs making a change here. Oubre's checked in. Fires it up. Off the left rim and out. And here now the Kings. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Evans dishes to Baines. Stolen by Anderson. In transition, here come the Spurs.
Now that's a momentum shifter there. A steal leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah, and a great way, Clark, to capitalize on the turnover. Don't waste any time. Get the ball right up the court.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
You know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Oh, that's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on D or late on their rotation, and they paid a big price for it.
Spurs trail by 9. Oubre kicks to Simmons. Feeds it to Oubre. He dishes it to Dedmon. The kick out to Anderson. It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, energy has been the difference, and they're fighting for every loose ball and giving as good as they get on the inside.
It's Anderson with the drive. Can't get it to fall. Here's Sacramento now. They're on a 12-4 run. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Tipped away. Here's Oubre. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
They set the pick. Here's Weber. They get it back. Shots good by Baines.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Anderson outside. Dedmon kicks to Oubre. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Kings leading now by 8. Now Weber. He's got 10. Pass to Big Smooth. Evans outside. Just 5 to shoot. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
He's checked in for San Antonio. Murray, good.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
For Sacramento, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. And that's Evans penetrating. Here's Baines. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Forbes and the rejection by Evans. Weber, the pass to Baines. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Evans. Now, here is Weber. He's covered by Murray. Kings moving the ball around. And the shot is good. Weber's got 6 here in this quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Murray, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Anderson a screen on Weber. 6 to shoot. Here's Forbes. Cans it from downtown. Forbes has got 6 points.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
It's tipped and stolen by Murray. Goes up, throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals that allows you to get out in transition.
Now, here's Weber. He's covered by Murray. And it's Evans in the corner. A three-pointer, no good. Spurs trail by 5. Over to the left wing. Oubre, no one around him. And Baines pulls it down. Kings have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. David Lee's checked in for Dwayne Dedman. And then for Sacramento, the Monsters checked in for Aaron Baines. Richardson comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And Moore subbed in for Weber. And finished off by Oubre.
See the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Shot clock at 5. He with the block. Kicks to Murray. In transition, here comes San Antonio.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
And that's Evans penetrating, and he makes good on the layup. Evans has got 4 points in the quarter.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here's Oubre.
Jeez, how did he do that? I mean, do you know how he did that? That was straight out of a circus act.
Yeah, well, he did seem to be walking the high wire. You're right, Greg. You are right.
Tell you what, guys, that dunk alone worth the price of admission.
Evans, left side. Second chance shot. Kick out to Moore. He feeds it to Richardson. Pass to Evans. Here's the screen. Moore dishes to Richardson. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Let's see how the Kings have performed over the last few weeks. 6th in opponent points per game. 10th in opponent shooting percentage. And they're in the top half of the league in free throw shooting as well. Pretty good, but they could certainly stand some improvement there.
And you look at their opponent's points per game. Now, some of that can be influenced by pace of play, but I still like what I'm seeing from them defensively. Getting stops, a big part of how they win games.
Evans outside. The pass to Big Smooth. Here's the monster. In the corner, it's Richardson. Here's Moore. Nailed from three-point land. Moore's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. There's the feed to Forbes. He kicks it to Anderson. Lee left side. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
The Spurs have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Gibson the screen, passes it to the monster. Right side Gibson. Here's Hibbert. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Kings lead by 1. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Here's Forbes. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall. And the first half comes.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny. The Jets. It was a fast pace for Sacramento at the outset. They were able to stretch out their lead to 8 points on the heels of a few stops and some quality offense. And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Kelly Oubre having a dominant impact in this game.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every chance he could. And boy, was he throwing it down hard.
Yes, sir. He has had too many uncontested runs to the hoop. But even if a defender's gotten there, it's been posterized time.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for San Antonio, they've got David Lee. Bill's out there with B, and it's Bertanis in at the 4 slot. Pass to Big Smooth. The dish to Kid Gilchrist. It's Evans, top of the key. There's the pick. Here's Weber. And that one hits back iron. Spurs shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting at all cylinders. No good from Clark. The Kings shooting about 59% from the floor. Offensively, they've been running without a hitch. Evans kicks to Kid Gilchrist. No good from the wing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Screen by Lee. Forbes the pass to Lee. Here's Clark. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Clark's got 6. Here now is Weber. He's got 12. Lays it up and banks it in.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks your coach drew up. And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Baines. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Timeout called by the Kings. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Bertanis. Misses the three.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising in such a tight game.
Yeah, they've had their chances, and they're playing with passion. They've just got to tighten up on the execution.
Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist. Kid Gilchrist has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Evans dishes to Baines. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Evans. Back to Kid Gilchrist. Now, here is Weber. 14 points for him. He got right to the cup using that screen. Baines has got 4 points this quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now, here is Weber. He's guarded closely. Weber is screen. Evans with it. 10 points for him. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot. To the line. A 3-point play chance here. Sacramento shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. San Antonio trailing here. And here's Mills. 5 points in the game. And the 3 off target.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
There's no doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Simmons passes to Bertens. Dishes to Dedmon. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Evans outside. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
How about the game for Evans? 10 points and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
The Monsters checked in for Aaron Baines. San Antonio's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Mills can't hit.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Evans attacking. It's blocked. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And that one's good. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Spurs.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
It's picked off. And now Kid Gilchrist running the floor all by himself. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. San Antonio on defense. It's a one-point game. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul. He's checked in for San Antonio. And a change for the Kings. Morris checked in for Michael Kidd Gilchrist. Gibson dishes to Richardson. Misses the three. For San Antonio, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Here's Simmons. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Gibson passes to the monster. Feeds to Moore. And stolen by Murray. Now here's Moore. He's covered by Murray. Richardson up top. Kings moving the ball around. Gibson the screen. 6 on the shot clock. And Moore kicks to Gibson. Anderson with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Spurs have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Kicks it to Simmons. He dishes it to Murray. All alone. Sacramento grabs the miss. The Monsters got 3 rebounds now in this one. Moore outside. Here's the Monster. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Pass to Hibbert. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. San Antonio leading. Here's Simmons. 8 points for him. And there's a nice one-handed. Slam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Moore passes to the Monster. Shot to end this cold run, and he hits the jump shot. The Monsters got his second bucket tonight.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch, just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
Kings shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. The pass to Richardson from past the arc, and that one's good. Richardson's got 6.
Man, this has just been back and forth all game.
Boy, it's been fun to watch. Both teams trading shots and trading leads. Boy, it's been tight neck and neck down the stretch.
Murray laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Murray's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Kick out to Moore. A 3-ball. Oubre pulls it in. The Spurs shooting 47% from the field in the third. Rebound by the Kings.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Now here's Gibson. He's tightly guarded. To the inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Good turn to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial.
Moore outside. Hibbert inside. Rebounded by the Spurs. Oubre's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And there's the feed to lead. Back to Anderson. Looking for Lee. Gets it there. The jump hook. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. The Spurs shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. On the floor for Sacramento, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Out there with Big Smooth. Then it's Aaron Baines. Then it's Weber. And it's Richardson in at the 2. Now here is Weber. Covered by Mills. Now Richardson. He feeds it to Weber. Shot clock at 6. He kicks to Baines. And a great assist by Weber as that one goes in. Weber's got 6 assists here tonight.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
For 3, Richardson. The shot misses. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That sets off a 5-game tour for them.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Fires from the wing, and right through it goes.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting. Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
Weber dishes to Kidd-Gilchrist. Back to Weber. And Patrick Mills gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Tyreke Evans is checked in for the Kings. Tyreke Evans. To the paint. Here's Baines. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on David Lee.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy buckets.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, a perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Spurs leading by 4. Passes to Clark. And it's San Antonio with another.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And slam dunk by Kidd-Gilchrist.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw up off the floor after that one, guys.
Weber kicks to Baines. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. First one falls for him. Spurs making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. And so he hits both. Here's Mills. Right side, Lee. Pass to Mills. Lets it fly. And another basket for San Antonio.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Now, here is Weber. Defense is right there. Weber a screen. Evans attacking. Inside, Kidd-Gilchrist. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Clark's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for San Antonio.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Now, here is Weber, covered by Mills. Now, here is Weber. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the three fly. Tries yet again. And it's Evans laying it in.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Lee is screen on Weber. And here's Mills from the arc. Basket number 5 goes. And he's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous. They have been exceptional from deep.
Yeah, a bunch of their points coming from long range here. A major barrage.
Mills with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, that's blocked. Lee with the steal. Inside. Clark, the pass to Bertens. Got a hand on it. Weber dishes to Evans. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Evans has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Bad matchup for the defense, no doubt about it. Doesn't have the height to influence the shot there. Never mind blocking.
They set the pick. Here's Bertens. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Weber with it. There's the dish to Baines. Shoots it up. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Now just a 2-point Spurs lead.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Here's Simmons. And there's the pass to Bertens. Inside. Got a piece of it. And the officials call a traveling violation.
You know, that turnover right there isn't typical of the performance he's turned in today. In fact, that's his only turnover of the game. He's done a really good job taking care of the ball.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Kyle Anderson comes in for Bertens, and it's D in for Patty Mills. San Antonio's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The first free throw is good.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
The Spurs making a switch here. Oubre's checked in. In the corner, it's Kidd-Gilchrist. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
They set the pick. Murray kicks to Anderson. In the corner, it's Oubre. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Here's Simmons. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
Timeout called by the Kings.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach during that last timeout. He loved the work they were doing on the interior, saying, listen, they've got no answer for us inside, and we're not going to let them off the hook now. Keep pounding it down low.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
Anderson banked in off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 5.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Weber, the best, a big smooth. Dishes to Evans. Down low. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Feeds to Forbes. Kicks it to Dedmon. There's the pick. Spurs passing it around. And Baines pulls it down. Baines has got his 5th rebound in this one. Anderson with the block. 1:44 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Oubre. And Baines pulls it down.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's Evans. San Antonio with the rebound. Dedmon's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Pass to Anderson. Now here's Oubre, guarded by Weber. Shot clock at 6. Now running up the court, Evans trying to push it up. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Forbes. It falls. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're losing by 5. 52 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Mills is checked in for deep. .52 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Evans kicks to Weber. There's a screen. San Antonio with the rebound. So they foul intentionally. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
Here's Oubre. Plays it up and in on the... Nice reverse. Now it's a 7-point San Antonio lead. Timeout called by the Kings. They're down by 7. 24 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
3-pointer, Pondexter. The rebound by Anderson. Here is Forbes. And so it's San Antonio with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most and got the W.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's move on to our Jordan Player of the Game. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
The thing that has to jump out at you is all of those points in the paint. He found every gap in the defense that he could, and he never stopped attacking the basket. If the D was expecting him to just hang out on the perimeter, they were wrong.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening.